the very first time that I felt like I was unsafe around Freddy. Because I was like, why do none of these people fuck with you? No, why do none of these rappers fuck with you?
Common denominator.
You know, like why do none of your other baby mamas fuck with you? Like, it can't all be them. You know, it can't all be them. So for a long time, I was so before I get to that, we go to Atlanta. Atlanta was our next stop. And I was kind of terrified to go to Atlanta too, because I knew that there was some people that were involved with that also stayed in Atlanta.
Yeah.
So this is so crazy talking about.
Yeah, so the hate is spread all over.
Spread, wide open.
Yeah.
And so the thing is like, we get to Atlanta and Freddy's still fucked up. His eyes are swollen shut. And he's like, I want you to go to Walgreens and get me some Band-Aids. And I'm like,
I'd have been like, who's at Walmart?
No, I'm sorry, not Walmart, Walgreens.
Yeah,
the pharmacy.
sorry.
He wanted like Neosporin, all those things.
Yeah. Man, he caught a case of the beats.
And
first aid.
But think about it. He had me walk to Walgreens in Atlanta a day after we got jumped by myself to get him his shit. I was like, no, I can like Uber it here. Like I can bring it. Like I can have your assistant go fucking get it.
How about that?
What happened to the security though?
They got laid out in fucking Buffalo.
Woo! You know how we do it in Buffalo, baby.
Like said, we ain't going.
They were the
I'm taking a
first
shot
one.
to that.
They were the first. Me too.
Yeah, fuck that. Shout out to Buffalo.
They were the first ones to get laid out.
Damn.
And so Freddy fired them immediately, like it was their fault. Like,
It was. I mean, shit.
Public ass.
it wasn't though, because why did you bring us there?
Why are we sitting outside?
Why are we
did
outside
walk
in
there?
fucking Buffalo? Why are we doing that?
And you know what the fuck going? And he might have been the only one that
Buffalo, like I think a lot of people think that Buffalo is a type of city that you could play with, right? Like, it's just not.
I don't think people think that.
They have for a while. A lot of people thought it was just like the country. You're going to Buffalo, you're going out in the country. A lot of people ain't.
I'm like, bitch, you could have took me to see Niagara Falls and you took me to Dinosaur Barbecue to get smoked.
Barbecue wasn't the only thing that got smoked. That
Like,
day.
what the fuck? I didn't even know Niagara Falls was by Buffalo. You know how pissed off I was when I heard that I could have saw one of the 8 wonders of the world,
Go to the
bitch?
Hershey factory and you.
and there's.
So then, okay, so we go to Atlanta. He has me walk into Walgreens to get his bandages, and I'm really like, all bullshit aside, y'all, I was terrified.
Word.
Because I didn't know when we were gonna get run up on again. I was
on?
very scared,
Rightfully so.
you know, and I was shook up because, like I said, I'm not from the streets. Like that shit. When I saw that shit, that was like out of a movie.
Yeah.
For me. You know, y'all might be used to that. I was not used to that shit.
I mean, bunch of niggas come around the corner.
They had, and they had bricks. I was like, oh yeah, we about to. This is it.
Yeah. You pick up anything in the nearest vicinity once you know he's nearby. You know, you just
Shit.
And but I'm like, I'm lost for words because I'm like, who are these people? What's going on?
What do I do
Like-
here? What's my involvement here? Like,
And so then, you know, fast forward, right? He does the rest of his tour, and he just was never the same after that. I don't give a fuck what he tries to come on no podcast and say. I lived it. I seen bro. Like, he wasn't the same, and he began to have these migraines, and he said he had dealt with them like years prior, but they all just sudden popped back up. And these, when I talk about migraines, like, it was to the point where he was passing out on the kitchen floor, and I had to catch bro.
damn.
that's
Like,
not good.
from falling and passing out.
That's not good.
You know, and there were times where we had to cut all the lights off in the house. You had to whisper. Like, he was like, these migraines are going to kill me. Like, duh. And one time I made a comment. I was like, you think it's from what happened in Buffalo? He goes like, don't give those niggas that much credit. Like, rah, 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 rah. I'm like, I think that's what it's from, though.
Was it cold outside
When?
at that time in Buffalo?
I don't think so, because I had on like a crop top and basketball shorts.
Because I'm not, you know,
I think, no, it was May. It was in May.
people are still wearing their Timbs.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But he was fucked off.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Timberlands, they
And
can
so, you know, and anytime I would try to bring it up and talk about it, because I had nobody else to talk about it to. I was fucking fucked up.
Yeah, they beat the
he ain't trying to
CTE
talk
into
about
him.
it.
That's fucked
And
up.
every time I would try to talk about it to him, he would be like, why are you bringing that shit up again? Like, you don't talk about nothing else but that shit. And I'm like, bro, I'm fucked off. Like,
I kind of don't blame him. One of the worst things that can happen is you getting beat up in front of your lady.
But you caused it.
Word.
That's true too.
You knew what he was
Brought
doing.
me
He knew what he
there.
was
Like,
doing.
why do people not understand that? Why do people not understand that he literally brought me there?
Walked there.
Ate
put the chain on
outside.
you, ate outside.
Like, it's like he wanted to say, I went to your hood and nobody knew you. But everybody knows Benny in Buffalo.
Yeah, wrong.
Like, bitch, we could have gone anywhere else and done some shit like
Buffalo is like Buffalo's that type of city where we're tight knit.
that. I figured that out very quickly.
Yeah, I be trying to explain to people, like, if you go out there and you're in a relationship and you live out there, there's no doubt. You, like, out in these other cities, you could go out somewhere else and you don't have to run into your ex.
Shit.
In Buffalo, New York, you're running into your ex. You're running into your ops.
Right.
And somebody's telling something. You can't, I don't know what he was thinking going out to eat at Dinosaur Barbecue downtown Buffalo, knowing that somebody's going to.
I'm telling you
The,
what he
the
was
person that
thinking.
said something was probably the butcher.
I'm telling you what he was thinking. He was thinking he was going to go there and nothing was going to happen to him.
Yeah.
And he was, and
You
shit was
pull
going to
it
be
off,
sweet.
Make a post the barbecue.
Butcher called the butcher.
Have the show.
That's how it is, though. That I'm telling you, Buffalo's like that. Like, as soon as, but I mean, shout out to him for performing. But
That's
they,
cool.
But they already
But-
finished the
Yeah,
job.
I
Like,
want
the
my
job
money.
was already
Yeah,
I
that's
want my
cool.
money, nigga. Yeah, I'm
And-
gonna
But
perform.
you got to cut the gangster shit out after that. I would
But
think.
my thing is, like, I don't know a whole lot about gangsters, and I'm not going to sit up here and act like I do, but the one thing I do know is they don't play about the people that they love.
Yeah.
They don't play about the people that they care about.
Put me in
No
front of
gangster dude is going to bring his bitch to a fucking gunfight.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Right.
Like, that doesn't happen. So him bringing me there, in hindsight, was not the right thing to do. I don't give a fuck if you're a Freddie Gibbs fan or not. He was never supposed to put me in that situation. I never asked for that
That's
shit.
true. Especially if you're not from that street type of life.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I can see if you was some good ass bitch and it's
No,
like, all right, you
I'm
know what's time
not.
with this girl. You know.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, don't get me wrong. I'm a military bitch and I got some fucking military training and I'm an expert fucking marksman.
I seen you put your dukes up in the little.
And I did.
Yeah, I seen that,
But I should have never
Still.
had to.
correct.
Word.
Correct.
I should have never had to. And so, that was very.
So
yeah.
at that point, you got 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
1 foot in, 1 foot out. 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But the thing is, okay, so look, so then he started saying, I just feel like you don't respect me after what happened.
You right.
Shit.
And I'm like, no, I fucking
Right.
no, I don't. I don't respect you after what happened because you didn't keep me safe. You know what I'm saying?
What if he would have mopped
fair.
everybody? Like, if he would have just fucked everybody
That
up?
would have been a completely different case.
That wasn't what I expected.
Yeah.
I just because obviously, like, if you're one man against 15, what's gonna happen to you? But you should have never brought me out there.
That's the part
If
that
you
don't
wanted
sit
to
right.
flex in Buffalo, you could have gone with your security and you could have ate there. You could have left me in the hotel room.
I'll see you at the venue.
Or you could have let me stay an extra night in New York City. I was already vibing with the bitches out there. I never had to come to Buffalo.
Yeah.
Him bringing me there was not the right decision. I don't give a fuck what side of the fence you're on. Doesn't make sense.
Damn. He thought he could have bought some time, put you in front of everything. I'm with my lady. Hey, this family.
That's literally
time.
the first shit he said. I'm with my girl out here. He was stuttering like a motherfucker.
What they said.
And I was like, Freddie, take your glasses off. Like something is about to go down. They snapped those glasses in half. He had on some like Duck Palace shirt. I'm like, baby, just take it off.
No.
Like, baby, they about to rip up all that
making me
shit.
feel bad. It was funny at first. I'm feeling
Nah,
bad.
I don't feel bad.
Don't feel bad.
Piggyback
This is home for
ride
me.
and
Yeah, don't feel bad.
Yeah, don't. Yeah, just.
I'm about to go back to Dinosaur Barbecue because I already got to go
Yeah,
ahead.
you gotta do a performance.
you know what they gotta do?
They
gotta-
already all the BSF dudes already told me I'm welcome anytime.
Hell yeah. So how did it come about? Because you got your chain snatched,
I got my chain snatched. Yes.
and how did it go about? What happens after that? That basically you and Benny reconcile after all this occurs.
Okay, so remember, I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
So my chain was snatched. This is so funny in hindsight. I love it.
At least we can laugh about it.
Yeah, I can laugh about it
At
now.
least, yeah.
So a random fan DM'd Benny, a fan of mine,
Okay.
and randomly DM'd Benny and said, "Can Fit Mommy have her chain back?" And I guess it was just one of those DMs maybe that he just saw because he don't see all his DMs. But he responded to it. He was like, "Yeah, she can have it back." And I was like 6 months pregnant at the time.
Okay.
So I didn't even tell y'all about that part, like me getting pregnant, me and Freddy planning a baby.
You're pregnant at the time that Dinosaur Barbecue?
No.
Not
Oh,
yet.
okay, yeah.
No.
My bad, I missed the second.
I got pregnant like 6 months after that dinosaur barbecue shit.